I send others. Jesus called his disciples to go to the ends of the earth. They were to wait in Jerusalem until they had received his Spirit, and then they were to go to wherever Christ had not yet been preached. They took his task seriously and literally. The first disciples took the good news of Jesus to places most of them had probably never imagined going. East and west, they gave their lives to spreading the good news of Jesus. In an ancient world where many had never traveled but a few miles from home, they went to the ends of the known earth. The energy of Christianity has always been to reach the world, that every ear might hear the good news. Paul was dedicated to preaching Jesus where Jesus had never been named, and many other disciples gave their lives to do the same. But Jesus didn't give the call of global evangelism to only gifted missionary leaders or preachers. He called his church to reach the world. The reality of that task is we can't do it alone. You can't reach every person on earth alone. You can't be everywhere at once, nor am I the right person to reach every person. God has always given this task to a group, to his people, to his church. Just because you're not a missionary doesn't mean that you are not a part of reaching the world. Each of us is given a role to play, a role God calls us to. For some, it will be to cross oceans and preach in remote places. For others, it will be breakthroughs in technology and communications. For some, it will be by giving and personal sacrifice. One thing is clear, it takes all of us. No one is exempt from what Christ so clearly called us to do, to share about him to the ends of the earth. So, it's worth asking yourself, what has God called you to do? That's an important question, one you shouldn't assume you already know the answer to. God has a way of involving us by his own wisdom, not ours. But you can be sure that you have a place. You can bear witness. You can disciple others. And you can help in sending his gospel to the farthest corners of the earth. What will you do? I send others.